I'm Brenda Mize, and I'm the daughter of Dale and Peggy Mize, and I'm sister to Robin Furman and to Paula Dom, who are also members of this church all across the years. The church has been so important in the life of my parents and in our family. So my parents joined the church when they came back from my dad's assignment in Brazil and immediately got very involved. Both of my parents were very involved in it. Dad has served on various church boards, board of trustees, I think it was, and finance committee and long-term debt relief. My mother was in the bell choir, United Methodist Women, and of course their Sunday school class was just of huge importance to them. And the Sunday school class was also important to all of us because in good times and bad, that class was there for us. And they have attended weddings in our family. When our parents were ill or sick, they were there for us. So the church has just been so important to us. And they would take such pride in the activities of the church, like the Children's Center when that was built. You know, they were so proud of that. And they brought my sisters and I up here to see that. My dad did woodworking even for some of the things that they needed in the children's system, in the children's area. For example, my dad he loved the youth ministries. So for the confirmands, he made crosses that they would hold in their hand. So, you know, the church has been something they were just very involved with for years and years and years. And it's something that was talked about in our family, about what was going on in the church and what they were proud of and where they were contributing. And, you know, we've attended, you know, things where my mother was playing in the bell choir. That gave her such joy. She was on the funeral committee, you know, where they would take in meals for people who had experienced loss. It was just a big part of the activities and the life of our family. First of all, we are also gifting money that was from our parents as well. And we get great joy knowing that something that was so important in their lives can help to be used to support the church and their programs for the future. That's very important to us. We hope that the joy that the church has given our family will be experienced for years to come in the life of church members and in the life of this community that the church helps to serve. I think it's hard to know where the church might need money for their program or for their goals in the future, but we know we wanted to keep supporting the church for years. The people that manage the Legacy Fund, we trust completely, and we know that they will put it towards the best uses that we don't know what that will be in the future. So we like knowing that other people will help to look at how that money continues to support the church. I guess one of the last things that my mother and dad were involved in was the goals that the church had to eliminate the long-term debt. And they felt such pride in the way that the church came together across all ages and all kinds of groups to look at how they eliminated that debt for the health of the church. And so, you know, for example, the Wild Game Cook-Off. Dad, you know, I think younger men of the church came up with that as an idea. And he was so proud of them about that, to come up with that very unique idea that they were joined together in. And by the way, when I attend the game cook-off, I love the way the youth come together and the Sunday school groups come together still for that. And they've already handled the long-term debt, but now they use it for other needs of the church. So that was certainly first and foremost. But I would say even, you know, at the end of times for my dad, you know, that people like Butch McConnell, you know, would come up and talk to him about how things were going on those committees, Bob Carlisle, because they knew Dad would still want to hear about that. And that gave him joy. even at the end of his life, to think about how that was moving forward. And the friendships he formed in that were just great. And it wasn't just the game cook-off. It was people entertaining in their homes, even, to raise money, and people contributed in that dinner and things like that. When they had the sale, the church rummage sale or yard sale, I mean, that effort around that was huge. But the way the church came together around all of that, that was some of the last memories that I had. And then, of course, the funerals of both of my parents here, and now both of them in the columbarium outside. It feels very right to us.